Well, hello chaps, I welcome you all to a new video. Today we are continuing off from last time where Monika and Atazoth had a bit of a scuffle and then Monika was slowly comforted by Sari. A quick drink before we start. And we can go. With a heavy sigh I lay on my bed. I ran my hands over my face and through my hair. I'm such an idiot. Such a fucking idiot. I grumbled to myself, still regretting what had transpired earlier with Monika. Again, I know Sari told me not to worry, but I can't help but worry. My mind keeps telling me that I'm partially responsible for her outburst. I did leave her a few texts telling her I'm sorry, but nothing. Nothing but a sea of text that hasn't been even marked as seen, let alone read. Well, wouldn't that be... whatever. I yawn and stretch. I check the time as I rub my eyes. 10:32 p.m. Bloody hell, I need sleep. I grumble. I contemplate sending Monika a final text, but ultimately I decide against it. Before charging my phone for the night though, I feel it vibrate in my hand. I turn the phone towards me so I can see the screen. My heart skips when I see the notification. One new message, Monika. I pass my lock screen and read her message. Hey, sorry for blanking you so long. I'll see you tomorrow. I love you. Oh yeah, that's... You're good, Atazoth. You're fine. You're gonna be fine. I feel a weight being lifted from my chest as I breathe a sigh of relief. I sent a quick text back. Love you too. With that final text, I put my phone on charged, a renewed smile on my face. That's at least my immediate worry light to last. Ah yes, last. As for tomorrow though, I'm still a little anxious. Especially knowing the weight of today's event. But at the same time, I'm hopeful. That's good. Oh, Monika. I sluggishly sit up on my bed and wipe the sleep from my eyes. The early morning light bleeds through my blinds. Admittedly, I didn't get much sleep last night. After I got back home, I just went upstairs to think over what I was going to do today. I might have my mind set on what I'm going to do, but how are Atazoth and especially Yuri going to react? I gulp. Oh. Deep breaths, Monika. Deep breaths. My throat hurts from this. After having a moment to myself, I get up from my bed and get my uniform from the closet. As I'm getting dressed, multiple thoughts race through my head, both about yesterday and the day ahead. Sorry lads if I'm a bit sluggish in my speaking, but recently I have been getting very low amounts of sleep because I was playing a great visual novel called Fruits of Grisaya, which is on the spin the wheel now, so yeah, we might get it. It's so fucking peak. Anyways, let's continue with Monika's lemons. Some positive, some negative. Some that I mentally kick myself for how stupid they sound. Eventually, after readjusting my ribbon and give one last look at myself in the mirror. You can do this, Monika. I take some more deep breaths before stuffing my books and the note I wrote for Yuri last night into my bag. I then make my way downstairs. Way downtown. I decided to skip breakfast. I can easily get something from the vending machine later. As I sit slouched on the sofa, I realize I still got a decent amount of time before I usually walk down to Atazoth's house. And especially since both mom and dad typically leave for work before I even get up, I'm just left alone with my thoughts. It doesn't take me long to eventually say screw it and just leave to meet Atazoth. I'm sure he wouldn't mind me being early. I make sure to look up before I head down. Then, after making sure I've got everything, I start the walk down. Wait, cracking fingers. ASMR on this channel is frequent with weird bodily noises and who knows what else. Even though I've been up for a while, I still feel a little tired from the night before. Waking up at 4:30 in the morning didn't help my case either, but I couldn't get back to sleep. I make a mental note to pick up an energy drink from the store before school this morning. Just then there's a knock at the door. I check my phone. 6:04 a.m. Jesus, that's early. Monika doesn't usually show up until 6:45, and chances are Sarah's only just getting up. Slightly curious, I go answer the door. Morning, Atazoth. I know I'm early, but I just wanted to see you. My face relaxes as a smile forms across my lips. My instincts then take over as I embrace Monika lovingly. I missed you so much. My speech comes out a little muffled as my face is pressed against Monika's shoulder. Monika pets my back, gives a slight giggle as she does so. I missed you too. She then pulls away, looking a little down. Mone? Atazoth, She looks away momentarily. I'm sorry about yesterday, for lashing out at you and Yuri. For everything. Monika struggles to hold in tears. Monika, if anything, I should be apologizing. I did keep prodding at everything, you know? I scratch at my neck. Monika then clutches my hands, still looking fairly sheepish. Do you think Yuri hates me? That's certainly one hell of a conclusion to chop over one little outburst, isn't it? Hard to say. Hard to say indeed. If anything, Yuri seemed more shocked than anything. Okay, shut up, phone. Someone's sending me emails, so I gotta mute the phone. No, I don't think Yuri hates you. Could she be upset with you? It's likely. But I highly doubt she'd hate you. Monika nods, slowly resting her forehead on my chest. I wrap one of my arms around her, allowing her to have a moment to herself. You wanna come inside? I was gonna make some coffee before you knocked. Monika looks up, her gaze locked onto me as I use my thumb to wipe some of her tears. Yeah, I'd like that. I then let go of her, letting her too easily slip past me and into my house. I follow her in soon after. My speech impediment is getting worse and worse, Jesus fucking Christ. After a couple minutes, I walk back into the living room with 2 mugs of coffee. Also, I know I keep interjecting, but hopefully today the mic quality is a tiny bit better, without it sounding like I'm changing the volume every second. But hey, we'll see once I finish the recording, cause I'm too lazy to re-record parts, plus my reactions would no longer be as authentic, so I'll just do it all in one take. Laziness is a blessing and a curse. After a couple minutes, I walk back into the living room with 2 mugs of coffee. As I walk in though, I notice Monika's eyes glued onto a sheet of paper. Rather than ask about it straight away, I place our drinks on the table and take a seat next to her. Monika gives me a gentle smile and nods, silently thanking me. We sit together in silence, said silence only being broken when either of us sip our respective drinks. It's so fucking hot today, when will fucking fall come? The coffee is a little on the strong side this morning, but after last night it's deserved. And judging by the look on her face, Monika seems to appreciate the strength. I look over to the sheet Monika's been reading over. From the few bits I can make out, it seems to be an apology for Yuri. At a guess, I'm assuming that was part of why Sarah wanted to talk to her yesterday. I crack a smile as I give her shoulder a gentle squeeze. She emits a soft hum. I'm proud of you, hon. She then rests her head on my shoulder, a wide smile taking over her lips. You think it's gonna work? Honestly, I don't exactly know, but I'm hopeful. To be fair, this was more Sarah's idea. I was, really stumped for ideas. It's funny though. I helped Yuri with the same exact thing after the first year I spat with Natsuki, and it didn't occur to me to do the same thing. I pat her back. Don't worry, it happens sometimes. A couple more minutes pass and Monika and I soon finish our drinks. I stand from my seat, pick up both mugs as I do so. I'm just gonna rinse these out quickly. Just wait outside for me. Monika nods as she collects her things and leaves. After giving the mugs a thorough Okay, that's new, I didn't know I can scroll back. After giving the mugs a thorough rinse, I leave them on the side and head out. As I lock the door, I hear a familiar voice chatting to Monika. I turn around and as suspected spot Sarah. Morning, Sao. Morning, Atazoth. You pair seem to be doing better. Sarah beams at us. She seems relieved. Thankfully, yeah. Again, thank you for yesterday, Sarah. Hey, it's no biggie. Next time, though, just know you can come to me. And that goes for the pair of you. Sarah quickly gives Monika a worried look. It's a look that Monika doesn't seem to notice, but I'm quite curious about. But I don't think it'd be right to bring that up right now. Given what Sarah is like, I'm sure she'll bring it up with me. When the time will be, I'm not sure. But I'm certain of it. Anyway, you two ready to go? Both girls nod and we start walking down, Monika clutching my hand firmly. During The walk, the three of us spark a lively conversation. However, I just have this feeling that Sarah was biting her tongue about something. Just gotta figure out the right time to ask. Another school day drags to its inevitable end, and I once again find myself in the literature club. For the first time in a while, I'm the last one in. Damn. That's bad Atazoth, can I improve? Surprisingly though, Natsuki is the first to greet me. Sup, Atazoth? Hey, short stack. How's it going? It's not very often I get the first name in with Nat, but her reactions are always priceless. I ain't seen you all day and that's the first thing you say? I'm shocked at how unoriginal you are. I get a chuckle out of her fall outburst. Fox? I don't know. Also, I'm doing pretty good. Natsuki pauses for a moment. You seem to be doing better. She then looks behind me. I look back quickly to see Monika and Sari talking by the front desk, before focusing back on the pink-haired girl. You two still good? Like, I know it's not really any of my business, but I know how much you two care about each other, you know? Yeah, Monika and I are good. We had a little talk about it this morning. I then lower my voice. She's gonna try to apologize to Yuri as well. I mean, Yuri is quite forgiving. Probably a little too forgiving sometimes, but hopefully they'll be able to patch things up. Hopefully, yeah. I then turn from Natsuki and start heading towards the front desk. Just as I do, Sari walks towards Nat and Yuri. She flashes me a gentle smile. Her eyes, however, carry that same concern from this morning. And to be completely honest, it's actually starting to get me worried. Especially with the way she's been looking at Monika. Just what did they talk about yesterday? Atazoth, you okay? I'm pulled back into reality by Monika's gentle voice. Yeah, of course. Sorry, I was just spacing out. Convincing. Monika proceeds to squeeze my cheek. Wouldn't be you if you didn't space out every so often. She grins proudly as my face flushes crimson. We usually have a habit of teasing each other when we are alone, but she's recently been being a lot more public with it. This, however, is the most forward she's been with her teasing in front of others. So, I stammer as I attempt to regain my composure. How you been? I've been good. Still a bit nervous about the whole thing with Yuri. Monika makes a nervous glance towards where Yuri is at. I take a seat on the edge of the desk, silently pondering what to say. Eventually I sigh, looking towards her. Mone. I keep my voice low as Monika looks back at me with eyes that convey the message, I'm lost. I don't know how Yuri is gonna react when you apologize, but all I can say is you've given it a decent amount of thought. And even if it takes her a while to accept it, at least it goes to show that you are truly sorry. I give her arm a gentle squeeze as I notice the weight of what she plans to do starting to drag her down. Like I said this morning, I'm proud of you. I need another drink. Lads, if you're in fucking countries where summer is right now, drink regularly. The heat is fucking murderous. The sun is a deadly laser indeed. Bloody hell. And I'm gonna be there for you no matter what. Monika's smile shines bright as a wipe. I got the song Shine Bright Like a Diamond in my head when I read it, sorry for the blunder. Monika's smile shines bright as I wipe her forming tears with my thumb. She readjusts her uniform and stands upright. She then pulls a neatly folded piece of paper from her pocket, presumably the note for Yuri. You know lads, maybe once I get a proper camera, I might start doing like, not the VTubering stuff, but like fucking normal. Cause, I don't know, it may be due to the camera, but it's not really picking up that many of my expressions, you know, and everything, so it might be better for the long term. We'll see how it goes, how it advances, how this channel advances. I'm gonna go do it. I give Monika's arm another soft squeeze for reassurance. Go for it, sweetheart. I watch as Monika goes over towards the other three girls. Yuri initially shrinks a little into herself as soon as she notices Monika standing in front of her, but she soon relaxes. Monika speaks gently from what I can tell, but she seems to be keeping her voice low. Either that or I've suddenly gone deaf. After a minute, both Monika and Yuri leave the room in silence. Natsuki returns to reading her manga and Sari starts to walk over to me. Atazoth, we need to talk. Jesus fucking Christ. Alright. Her face wears the same worried expression from this morning. I lower my voice as not to attract Natsuki's attention. About Monika? Sari nods wordlessly. Well, we were talking yesterday. She brought what happened with you at the weekend. Then she started crying and going on about her being a mess. And how her dad was right about her being... Sorry, pauses for a brief moment, only to clear her throat. About her being an emotional unstable wreck. And apparently that's not even the worst thing he's called her. Rage. The rage is searing inside of me. She looks away from me with a tangible sadness in her gaze. To say I'm shocked would be beyond an understatement. Oh yeah, the rage is manifesting. It can only be released in the means of physical violence. I want a fucking revenge arc. Sure, I gathered that her dad made off remarks about Monika seeming stupid to him, but this? I'm speechless. I feel my chest begin to rise at a rapid pace. Just how the hell can he say that about his own daughter? Atazoth. I'm snapped out of my bout of internal dread by Sarah. Sorry, I look down. I gotta be honest with her. Just hearing what he called her, it just made me... Don't worry, I understand. Sarah rests a hand on my shoulder and gives me a comforting smile. But I'm worried that she might be doing something to herself. Oh no. This is bad. A pit forms in my stomach. Doing something to herself? Are you saying she's, It's a worry of mine, but I might be overthinking. Sarah looks away with a tinge of regret in her eyes. I want to say it's merely an overreaction, but given what Monika confessed to me last week, do I really want to take that chance? Damn you, paranoia. She looks back at me, her gaze pleading with me for any kind of response. I sigh, resting my head on my neck as I rack my brains for something. Anything. I'll try bring it up to her at some point. Can't guarantee when that will be, but I promise. Sarah smiles, seeming relieved. Just then the door opens. Both Yuri and Monika walk in, both smiling. I walk over to them. Hey, you two. How's things between you? I can see... What? I can see things improving. Yuri then turns to Monika. Also, thank you for the note. Honestly, it helped me understand where you were coming from, and if you ever want to discuss anything personal, I'm always happy to listen. Thanks, Yuri. Monika then looks towards the rest of the club. I must seem schizophrenic to my parents, because we have thin walls, and they can hear probably everything, and I'm out here in my room doing fucking different all kinds of voices. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, everyone. It's time to share poems. The poem sharing was over as shortly as it had begun. Before we wrapped up for the day, Monika calls us all together near the front desk. First of all, I'm really glad that all of you are putting all this effort with the poetry assignment. I know it's a lot to ask for fresh poems every day, especially with exam season starting to kick off. And in all fairness, it's given me an idea for the poems. The rest of the club, including myself, look quizzically at Monika. If quizzes are quizzical, what are tests? I think I might have a decent guess as to what her plan is. I've been thinking about cutting the number of poems down from 5 per week to just 2. That way, there's a better balance between revising for your exams and writing for the club. Monika lets this idea settle for the rest of the club for a bit. Personally speaking, I think it would help with fleshing out the poems. Whilst I don't personally mind the extra workload, I can definitely understand if everyone else is struggling to make time for the poems. Regardless of any of the extra modules you're studying, it can still be difficult to balance everything. Jesus Christ, this fucking voice is draining me of my breath whenever I speak as you're a fucking hell. Plus, I can't deny I wouldn't appreciate the time to refine my poems. Gotta agree with Theory on that one. Like last night I wasn't able to finish it cause those textbooks were kicking my ass. So I had to finish mine this morning. Sorry about my shitty handwriting, by the way. Language. Sorry, Yuri. For both the language and my shitty handwriting. Natsuki caps off that tiny burst of sass with a trademark Natsuki grin. It is sighs at first, but eventually settles into a soft chuckle. How about you, Sari? I think it's a solid idea. Like maybe have it on Tuesdays and Fridays? Exactly what I was thinking. Sari beams at Monika. Monika looks over at me and I give a nod of approval. Oh, come on. You know what, I'm just gonna agree with ya. That's not entirely true. But it is today because I think it's a good plan. Moni sends a smile my way. Natsuki just flashes me a look that says, called it. Kinda starting to see why Natsuki called me predictable that one time. So, with that out of the way, I think we can call it a day. Make sure to keep chipping away at the poem for Friday, no need to worry about getting one in tomorrow. And with that, we all go to pack our things. As with practically every day since last week, I sling my bag over my shoulder and walk towards Monika. You ready to go? Yeah, one sec. Monika pauses, she readjusts her bag strap. Let's go home. After just a minute, Sari joins us and the three of us are the last of the club room. I believe, lads, that it's a perfect time to end it. This episode was a bit dull, but I believe we resolved some stuff. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Press like, comment, subscribe. If you have any ideas for a series you want to see, any improvements, complaints, I don't fucking care. Comment. Or fucking if you know me on Discord or Reddit, right there, I don't care. So yeah, see y'all later. Bye bye.